the CDC admits that only 10% of the world has had smallpox vaccinations. They admitted that back about 10 years ago. Only 10%. So if only 10% of the world has had smallpox vaccination, smallpox should be everywhere, shouldn't it? I mean, as scary as it seems to be. All right, the only place that gets smallpox anymore are third world countries where they don't have healthy living conditions. Okay, that's just one example. I got to keep going because I'm low on time. How much time we got back there, Curtis? We're good? Okay. I'm just going to keep going here. So what has changed in the last 100 years? If genetics haven't changed, what's changed? Our food's changed, right? The environmental toxins have changed. We talked about the lead. Our water's changed. Now they're dripping fluoride in our water. Okay, we're getting pelted with toxins all the time. The foods, 100 years ago, there was no such thing as hydrogenated oils. Hydrogenated oils are probably the worst thing you can eat. Because what they do is they coat your cell with, basically with a chemical oil that your body doesn't recognize. And oxygen cannot go through the cell wall anymore. And so what cancer is, basically, cancer is healthy cells that normally produce oxygen via aerobic respiration. In other words, they take in oxygen and glucose, which is blood sugar. They turn that into ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and that's stored in your Golgi bodies, the mitochondria of the cells. The byproduct is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide then extracts oxygen from your hemoglobin, red blood cells. It's like a continual state of perpetuity, right? So then goes back, separates. You've got the energy. You got the carbon dioxide, pulls the oxygen back into the cells. That's how it goes. Cancer cells are all anaerobic. They produce energy via anaerobic respiration without oxygen. Anaerobic. They ferment glucose. It's a very inefficient burn. Cancer cells produce energy, or ATP, via anaerobic respiration. Okay? Why is this important? Because if you can get oxygen into the cell, you can reverse the cancer. If you can get the cancer cells to breathe oxygen again and to revert back into aerobic respiration, you can take the cancer away. And so the treatments that I have in the book are all treatments through one way or another. They get oxygen to the cells. Hydrogenated oils stop oxygen from getting to your cells. There's nothing you can eat that's worse than hydrogenated oils. Close on the list after that are white sugar and white flour. The canned foods are bad. You got the aluminum in them. Why do some people, though, that are exposed to the same toxins, the same bad diet, the same foods, one gets cancer, the other doesn't? The immune system, that's the key. So we keep a boosted immune system, then that's what God gave our bodies to fight off disease, is the immune system. So we boost our immune systems. One of the most important things that we can do in this room, everybody here, it looks like most people are over 30. Okay? I'm 41. Okay? One of the most important things that you can do is take digestive enzymes. When people email me and say, there's so many things that you recommend, what is the one thing? I always recommend good digestive enzyme. Best thing I've ever seen is called Vitalzyme, Vitalzym. It's in my book. Vitalzyme will help you digest your food. When you pass the age of 30, your body stops producing pancreatic enzymes, proteolytic enzymes, protein digesting enzymes. Without those enzymes, you don't digest your food very well. So the most important thing that you can do if you're past the age of 30 is to take enzymes, because you'll digest your food better. You'll assimilate the nutrients better. You'll be able to eliminate it better. I did a test on Vitalzyme about 3 years ago when I first started taking it. I took a bowl of oatmeal here, bowl of oatmeal here. Exactly the same. Water, oats here, water, oats here. Only difference, popped one capsule of Vitalzyme in this one. Let them sit for 2 hours. Came back, took this one, turned it over. Didn't even come out. It was like cement. And that's what it's like in your stomach if you don't have any enzymes. This one, I didn't dare turn it over because it was liquid gruel. It was digested, completely digested by the enzymes. They're very important. That's why I believe that most cancers start in the colon, because you're toxic there and you don't eliminate the food. You don't digest it and you don't eliminate it well. What's the first thing I tell cancer patients when they email me? What should I do? Well, I'm not a doctor. I can't prescribe treatments. So I'll tell them, look, if it were me or my wife, I would look at this and this. But I'm always sure to say, this is not a recommendation. I'm not practicing medicine. Because they'll try to shut me down and throw me in jail. But what I will tell them is the most important thing you do is do a full-body detox. Because we're all toxic. We're all toxic. Okay? Colon, liver, kidneys, gallbladder, parasite cleanse, blood cleanse. There's a whole chapter in the book on that. That's the first thing you need to do. Probiotics, too. Anybody that's ever taken antibiotics, then you know that the digestive flora, or the good bacteria in your gut, is pretty much gone. And you need that to digest your food. So good probiotics, soil-based organisms, they're on the book as well. You need to supplement with that. That's two of the most important things that you can do if you're over 30 years old to help digest your food. Probiotics, pancreatic enzymes. There are numerous cancer treatment protocols that are outlined in the book. One of the best ones that I've seen is called the Select Budwig Protocol. Now, it's not in this one. It'll be in my next edition. But if you email me, which my email's in the book, it's ty@cancertruth.net, I'll email you the protocol. Okay? What it does is it combines Select powder. There was a man named Fred Eichhorn back in 1976, diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. He's a biochemist. Didn't want to die. Didn't want to take chemo. Pancreatic cancer, you're a goner. With conventional medication, you'll never survive. They have 0% cure rate with chemo. There was a man in our church, it's the saddest situation. We used to go to church in Dallas. He came up to me, he had pancreatic cancer. He said, what should I do? I said, here's what you should do. Kind of gave him a little protocol. His wife was a nurse. She was sold on chemotherapy. I told him, I said, if you do chemo, you're going to die. And he died 6 months later. But anyway, Eichhorn had pancreatic cancer, terminal. He developed Select powder. Select is a combination of milk thistle, shark cartilage, some other ingredients. Very efficient, very effective in and of itself at treating advanced cancers. But the Select Budwig Protocol combines that with the Budwig diet. How many have heard of the Budwig diet? Okay, that's very popular among cancer patients. All it is a combination of cottage cheese and flax oil. Okay, the combination, you mix them up because the combination of the sulfur-rich proteins with the oil makes the oils water-soluble and it penetrates the cell membrane, take oxygen to the cells. Okay? Many cancers are a lack of good oils getting in your system too. Extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, flax oil, linseed oil. Okay, those are great oils. My kids, we take a tablespoon of fish oil every night. We take a tablespoon of coconut oil every night. And if it's over 76 degrees, it's hard. Because coconut oil, I'm sorry, if it's under 76 degrees, it's hard. Over, it's liquid. So if it's under 76 degrees, which it usually is in my house because I like the air condition, okay, it's crunchy. So they have to kind of chew up their coconut oil. So I feel sorry for them, but it's good for them. Okay, so they take fish oil, coconut oil, flax oil. They mix it with cottage cheese. We eat that almost every day for lunch. Olive oil. We eat olive oil on every salad we make, extra virgin olive oil. We eat oil like crazy. Okay, we eat tons of oil. My kids are all rail thin and healthy. Okay, oil doesn't make you fat. Hydrogenated oils make you fat. Good oils don't make you fat. So we combine Select powder, Budwig diet, vitamin B17, which I've already told you about. Okay, great stuff for killing cancer cells. Organic juicing. Almost every meal you do organic juicing. Organic carrots, apples, beets, celery, cucumbers. And you get plenty of sunlight. Despite the fact that you hear don't go out in the sun, ooh, it'll cause cancer. Well, yeah, if you go out and you char yourself, it will damage the DNA. But if you go 20 to 30 minutes a day, you're going to get vitamin D. 80% of cancers could be eliminated if people just got enough vitamin D. But why do we get cancer today? Because nobody works outside anymore. Everybody's inside, and they're scared to go outside. They throw on cancer-causing sun lotion, sun cream. It doesn't protect you from cancer. The fragrances, the petroleum jellies, the chemicals that are in the oil, they absorb right through your skin. It's crazy.